Hello, everyone. This is Crystal, and you're listening to Bumping Elbows Podcast.
With Tori, your favorite corporate hippie that's trying to destroy the patriarchy but save the planet.
On this week's episode, find out what the top 20 grossing movies are of all time and see if Tori gets them right.
I won't.
A quick shout out to our listener and
most commented active Facebook page clicker,
Matt. He actually got a lot of our top 20 correct. Just a quick shout out to you. You are awesome, and we love you
so much for taking the time out of your busy day to listen to the sound of our voices. It's rough.
Okay, so today we are talking about the 20 top grossing movies of all time according to Wikipedia.
The knowledge behind my college degree.
And we are also going to find out what Tori thinks are the top 20 grossing movies of all time. Are you excited?
I mean, yes and no. Like, the Hollywood industry is mostly ran by, like, men. So when I was making a list, I was like, what is, like, the broiest film I could think of? I don't really watch that many mainstream movies. I'm going to sound like such a weird hipster. But, like, if it's too commercialized, I kind of choose not to watch it because I think it's overrated. So I made up a lot of stuff.
All right, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh boy. All right. So what's number one?
All right, so we're actually going to go from our bottom to top.
So number 20.
So number 20. What do you have for number 20, Tori?
Oh, I didn't do it in order. I was just like listed films. 1 second. I have to get my list.
We cut it out. We can.
Yeah. So I did not make my list in like most money to least money. I just was like, here's 20 films
that I think are on the top 20.
That I think are on the top 20. So if they're not in the right order, I don't care. But what I technically have listed as number 20 is Black Panther. Now, is this on the list?
Black Panther is on the list.
Haha.
But not number 20.
It's still one correct. Any point is a point. What is number 20?
Number 20 is Iron Man 3.
Okay, so hear me out. My number 5 pick was Avengers something. So, I'm technically right, and I'll give myself a half point. I mean, when I was doing this list, I was like, how many special effects can they cram in a movie? And what would be like a summer box office? So it gets the most return on capital. So I was like, summer sweeps, let's go.
I mean, it's true. It's true.
I have not seen any of the Avengers either.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Well,
I've heard Black Panther in the background for my niece and nephew, but I haven't watched it.
You haven't actually watched it?
Nope.
I do recommend. They are pretty good.
I mean,
if you're into superheroes and some really, really cute superheroes, like Thor.
Chris Evans and
Thor. He's beautiful too.
All bodies are beautiful, but they are just aesthetically pleasing. So, all right. So what's 19?
What do you have for 19?
I have Beauty and the Beast because it's Disney, and that was a banger in the 90s. Like, they had soundtracks, they have a Broadway show, like, that has to make some money.
One of the Beauty and the Beasts is on the list.
You know what? It's Beauty and the Beast.
So we will give you that point.
Yes, I am killing this here. I am killing this. I loved Beauty and the Beast. Isn't that one of your favorite films, Crystal?
Oh yeah, that is my all-time favorite Disney film.
Oh wow. It's a good one.
It is.
I love it.
It's such a good one. So number 19, according to Wikipedia, is The Fate of the Furious. Not the Fast of the Furious, the Fate of the Furious.
Isn't that part of the Fast and the Furious?
I believe so. I think it's one of the...
Was that the one where that guy died, or the film? He died right after the film filming? Paul Walker? Maybe.
I don't know. I've never watched any of the Fast of the Furious franchise.
I have watched them, but I haven't paid attention.
So I wouldn't know.
But every single time I would go to the theater to watch it, after seeing that movie, I would be like, I can drift. I can drive fast. So I would get a couple tickets in my youth. So then, then I just thought it was best for society for me just not to watch that Empire.
Yeah, so the Fate of the Furious came out in 2017, so it's one of the most recent ones.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the one
Yeah.
with the legendary See You Again song.
Oh, yeah.
With them driving, and then he...
Yeah. I think I went to that film, and I've never seen so many bros cry. I mean, I'm okay for, like, everyone showing emotions, but it was just so wonky. It was just...
It must be really sad if bros cry.
The bros were crying. Like, the tears were real. All right, so enough with the male tears. Let's move on to the next one.
All right, what do you have for 18?
Legally Blonde, which is phenomenal.
Wah, wah, wah.
The men who made this list don't know any better. I knew it.
It is not on this list, but it could be further down.
Okay.
But close up there, because I feel like even bros watch this movie.
I mean...
To make their women happy. Like, come on.
What is it?
Well, it's not even in the top 50.
See? Legally Blonde is not respected. All right, what is number 18?
Number 18 is the crime-fighting family of Incredibles 2.
That took forever to come out.
Oh, man, but when it did, I was kind of, like, underwhelmed, but then at the same time, I was like, yes.
So you were just whelmed?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Because, like, they hyped it up so much. You were expecting, like, this, like, ba 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 ba, but it just went, like, ba ba.
I mean, Mrs. Incredible is, like, the master of, like, slim thick. Have you seen her body? It's like,
oh, yeah.
Mwah, chef's kiss.
She was the main crime fighter in this movie.
Heck yeah.
And that was really awesome to see that they did that.
Heck yeah.
And made the women the main, like, crime fighter.
Equal opportunity. Everyone can fight crimes.
Exactly.
Everyone can be a good guy. Everyone can be a bad guy. Even me. Ha ha ha. All right, what's next?
All right, 17. What do you got, Tori?
The Exorcist. Ever since that movie, I cannot drink split pea soup because of the green throw up. Have you ever seen The Exorcist?
No, I have not.
Oh my...
I don't really watch scary movies because they affect me in really bad ways, and I stay up for, like, a month straight.
I mean, I can't watch scary movies either. Like, I also cannot stand fake blood. I will watch a movie with fake blood with, like, one eye closed and one eye peeking, curled up in a ball with, like, everything. How I watch scary movies is probably the craziest thing. Is I have to, like, fast forward through all the movies, the whole movie,
to see where the scary parts are.
Yeah, so then I know when to get ready. And then sometimes I watch the film on mute with just, like, captions, because, like, half the part of the scary movie is that's creepy, like, background noise.
Oh yeah,
So if you don't hear that, you just watch it on mute, you read the captions, and you do this. It'll be fine. Like, yeah. So I'll show you the method, and we can watch The Exorcist together. And what's the worst that can happen?
You're not sleeping for 2 months.
We can sleep when we're dead.
Oh my god.
All right, what film was it?
All right, so this is actually one of your previously picked.
Oh my gosh, another right one?
It is the live action version of The Beauty and the Beast.
I'll take it. It's a point.
It's a point because you did say just Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, you didn't tell me to like make it fancy or specific, so I was
didn't.
like, here we go. Here's things that come in my brain. All right, so what's lucky number? Sweet 16.
All right. What do you have for 16?
I have The Shining.
Not on the list.
Of course. All right, what is 16?
Everyone's favorite ice princess.
Is it Frozen?
Frozen!
Oh my gosh. It made it to the list.
Yes.
Finally. That was like crack for my niece and nephew. Like, my goodness. Like, if you ever need to like herd a pack of small children, just play Let It Go.
Let It Go.
It's like
or the one with the sandwiches.
I mean, yeah, just play Frozen and be like, "Come here, children." All right, so yeah, I got another one right. This is exciting. I'm killing it.
You're moving on up to the top, man.
I know. Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Oh, I forgot 15. I was missing one. Oh man. Okay, so for 15, I'm gonna go off the record and say, ooh, this is hard to think of a movie. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Because so many bros in college had that poster. And it's a good book, too, so... That's not even on the list?
Wah, wah, wah.
I tried. All right.
Not on the list.
What is number 15?
So 15 is one of the remakes of the classic Jurassic Park. It is Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom. So it's the second one, I believe, in the new franchise.
So I put Jurassic Park, but I didn't do something, so I'm not sure if I'll give myself that point. But that's a lot of impressive film, futuristic work. So all right,
Chris Pratt is pretty good in it.
Oh yeah.
All them scary dinosaurs.
Oh my gosh, in case we ever need to find work, you'll just be my hype man voiceover. I got you. All right, so let's see. 14. I chose Jaws because it's summer and we need a bigger boat because summertime. What is 14?
All right, so 14 is... Oh, and Jaws is not on this list, actually surprising. I'm actually very surprised by that, but things cost a lot more nowadays.
Yeah.
So with inflation, I can see it being on that kind of list.
I mean, the skills that they used to create the shark and stuff. The creator of Jaws, who wrote the book, I think, was really sad that he penned it because he really did like the shark population. Ever since sharks became the ooga booga with Jaws, so many people are just I see a shark, I kill it, which is not fair. All animals and fish are good. So
yeah, sad.
It is. Don't kill sharks. Don't do it.
All right, so number 14 is part of the Star Wars franchise.
All right, that was my number one. I'm going to give myself a point because there's so many Star Wars and they always say Star Wars in the title. So
yes.
Ha!
It is Star Wars: The Last Jedi.
I have never seen the Star Wars film series.
Never?
Nope.
None of them?
None of them.
I believe this is the second one in the new grouping. It's pretty good.
I'll add it to my list.
Yeah, I would recommend seeing Star Wars at least just once.
Yeah. I can talk the talk with social culture though. But yeah. All right. So what number were we on? We were on
13.
13. I had Jurassic Park. So yeah, it's kind of right, but not really right. So unlucky 13 is
is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the very last movie in that Harry Potter franchise.
So I had Harry Potter something, but it was a little higher on the list. Fun fact about me, I've never seen or read Harry Potter. So yeah, I just guessed. It's on my bucket list.
In my opinion, I feel like the Harry Potter should be lower in the list. But that's just me. I didn't really get into Harry Potter all that much. I mean, I did watch every single movie with a few of my friends before one of the movies came out. But
You must
I
have
watched
slept for a week then.
They're not that scary.
Or no, like isn't it like 4 hours of film or something?
Oh no, we did like 2 each night.
Oh, okay. I was like, girl,
And it was in the summer.
girl, there's no such thing as sleep when you're watching Harry Potter.
No, we did like 2 a night. We went to one of my friend's houses for like 4 nights, 3 nights. It was a long process. They are good movies, but in my opinion, I feel like some of the other movies that we've already talked about could have probably been higher up. Or some of the movies that didn't even make it to the top 20 could have been higher up.
Okay, so I also forgot to put fill in the blank for number 12 because I don't follow instructions. I'm just going to say Minions, and hear me out. I have never seen a character so enthralled and adopted by people of all ages and creed and everybody. Like, my goodness, like if you're ever on the dark side of Facebook, like you'll see the most heinous wording. It's like, it's okay, there's a minion on it, it's lovable. Like, have you seen that yet?
Yeah, I do see that a lot, actually.
like
Just on Facebook itself.
yeah, like,
And like social media.
like if you want to make it cool with the old folks, add a minion. But it's also the easiest costume too.
It is, because all you need to do is wear a yellow shirt, overalls,
And a hat.
and a yellow hat
And eat a banana.
with like, yeah.
Minions. And it's so fluffy. That's a cute
I know,
movie.
I love Minions. I'm in the Minion crave.
Oh boy, did Minions make the list?
Unfortunately, they were one off.
Hey, they're able to drink. Who cares? They can
But
drink.
hey, in the top 50, not bad.
Not bad for 50, but we're only doing 20. So they are the ones drinking the 99 bananas, living their best life. All right, what's 12?
Number 12 is actually one that you already put down.
Oh boy, another one that I'm right. This is exciting.
This is Black Panther.
Yes. Oh my goodness, that is on my watch queue, so I cannot wait to watch this. So that's awesome. I got one right. Yeah.
It's a little bit higher up than you thought, but but you didn't do it.
I didn't do it monetary. I was just like, here's 20 films that I could think of. Enjoy.
Yeah, Black Panther is definitely on my watch list as well. I am a huge diehard Avengers fan.
Oh yeah. What is number 11?
All right. Number 11 is the Avengers Age of Ultron, the second movie in the Avengers series.
Sweet. So writing Avengers something, I'm still giving myself points. So it's another Avengers. Man, they must have a cult phenomenon. All right. What is next?
All right, what do you have for number?
Number 11, I put Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, another one not on the list.
Another one not on the list.
Might be on the top 50.
I mean,
might be on the top 50.
Yeah, and then
Because that is a cult classic.
it is. I also did for number 10, Reservoir Dogs.
Another one not on the list.
All right, you got these people.
Maybe in the top 50.
They have
but
no talent. Okay, what is 10?
10, wait for it, is Frozen 2.
Awesome. The Frozen Empire is killing it. Okay, what is 9?
What do you have for 9?
9, I have Titanic because never let go, Jack.
It is on the list.
My heart will go on.
Your heart will go on because it is on the list.
Awesome.
But not number 9.
You know, because of the Titanic movie, I taught myself how to play that front whistle song with a recorder. It did not sound like how it did on film. Yeah. But like with a really bad recorder, just like, a skill that I didn't need to teach myself but did. All right. What is 9?
I love Titanic. So number 9 is the 7th installment of the Fast and Furious franchise.
Cool. So I'm seeing with this theme a lot of like dynasty films of. Mm-hmm. Oh man. So for the next time, I should just think of the sagas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what do you have for number 8?
I have the Lord of the Rings something because they have so many. They are so long. And I've never seen such a diehard group of people that love that book series. Like, one of my friends literally got a Lord of the Ring swords tattooed on his face.
Oh, wow. Unfortunately, with all of that fandom, it did not make the cut.
It sizzled out. Oh my gosh. Who is judging this list? I have got to speak to their manager.
I can say that The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, I am looking at it right now, and it's just out of the top 20.
Kids these days have no talent. All right. So, where were we at?
So, number 8 is the first movie of the Avengers franchise.
Still avenging. Okay, cool. I'm just going to give myself all the points whenever it says Avengers. So I'm killing this list here. All right. For number 7, I have Lion King. And I just put Lion King.
You get the point. And actually, you got that one 100% correct.
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
We did it. All right, so 6. What's 6?
All right, so 6 is the first installment of the new Jurassic World series.
It's also Jurassic Park, so I'm giving myself points. I'm killing this list by cheating. I hope you guys know this. I can rig the game because I control it. All right, we have 5. I put Avengers something. Is it an Avengery thing that I get like a golden star or no?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh.
It is in Avengers Infinity War.
That's cool.
Yeah, so the Avengers Infinity War is the second to last movie, and it was like huge because it was leading up to the big pictorial climax.
Do not give any spoilers away. I'm late to the game. I feel like in 10 years I'll be like, oh my god, this happened. All right, for 4, I have Harry Potter somethings.
Well, we did have Harry Potter for number 13.
Okay.
But this one is actually another Star Wars. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. That is the first installment of the new trilogy.
Cool. I'm killing it.
It's really, really good.
It's on my list. All right, for 3, I chose Avatar. Is Avatar on the list?
Avatar is on the list.
Is it 3?
No, it's not.
Well, still got it. All right, for 2.
It is... So, number 3 is actually Titanic.
Oh, I got that. Yes. Woohoo.
I love Titanic. That is one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you have for number 2?
Okay, so I chose an old school film, which probably is not even on the list because It's not. I chose Wizard of Oz because of like the cinematography with the introduction to color. Like sometimes older films hold up, but I'm gonna say it didn't.
Unfortunately, on the inflation list, it is not on here. I'm sure it's on like inflating of like the older movies list. But number 2 on this list is Avengers Endgame.
All right, so what is number 1?
All right. So what do you have for number 1?
I put Star Wars.
Well, that has been on the list numerous times. But
Yes.
number 1 is actually your number 3 pick.
Is it Avatar?
Avatar.
Blue Man Group all around.
Avatar. That is the number 1 top grossing movie of all time, non-inflated, the old movies.
That's impressive.
That is very impressive. Held up in that what came out in 2009.
I mean, about 10 years ago. I mean, I feel like with this list, it's anything that you think has a lot of like CGI and special effects, and they're part of like bigger box office sagas that can support. I wonder how many of these films are like with like the Lucas film series and stuff. Like if any of them have like the magic touch. But you know what? They're great producer movie people for a reason. So
yeah, I find like a lot of these are like either remakes of older films, like a new saga of an older film, or Disney. There's a lot of Disney on this list.
I mean,
Disney still holds strong, man. It has a strong hold on society, but I don't mind.
I know you don't mind. All right. Well, this was our second episode of Bumping Elbows. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy day to listen to us. If you have any recommendations for our next episode, please feel free to let Crystal or I know on the Bumping Elbows Facebook page.
And make sure you like the Bumping Elbows Facebook page. And make sure you please subscribe to our YouTube page as well, so you can get all the updates on all the episodes of Bumping Elbows.
Yep, we're starting from the bottom. We'll see. We're doing a lot better than what I expected. I only expected like 1 view, so thank you so much for all of your support and time. And yeah, this is Tori and Crystal with
Bumping Elbows.
Bumping Elbows.